Day 118, good morning. I slept pretty well, all the way from 9 till 6. Not bad. I had adventurous dreams. I kind of remember a bit, but it's faded already. Something walked by my tent this morning, very early, still dark. But I just woke up and was like, I don't know what you are, but keep walking. And it kept walking, so cool. Probably a deer or something, but everything sounds scary at night. Oh, I'm just doing my thing. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to get going. I'll just, hike kind of slow, and the guys will catch up. They're probably not going to be up for an hour or so anyway, knowing them. So I'm just going to walk mellow and let them catch up. Have myself a nice big bowl of breakfast. I had chia seeds and all sorts of stuff left over. Powdered milk, but this time I put in frosted mini wheats. So I'm gonna have some cereal for breakfast with other healthy stuff in there. Gotta have some healthy stuff other than just sugar. Gotta have something to hold those turds together. A little fiber here and there won't hurt any of us. Most hikers need it anyway. Oh yeah, get my stuff together. Let's get out. Okay, and we're off a little earlier than usual. It's like 7:30. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it looks like I am doing a shit ton of silk blazing today. There's just spider webs everywhere. And there's spider webs, so they probably don't really show up on camera. But yeah, this trail is strung with them. I could see hundreds. And it's just what the sunlight allows me to see. Switch some stuff around. I already got silk on everything. You just keep your sticks spinning. Eats up all the spider webs for you. And they'll probably all be back by the time the guys come down here in another hour or two. Come on, little mouse. Hey, little buddy. Oh, well. Very smoky today. Yeah, we should probably join them, huh? Did not do my morning safety meeting yet. It's kind of nice just taking up and getting my stuff packed up and going. Haven't really done it in a while. We're always waiting on Count's ass to wake up. That dude sleeps. Which is probably what they're still doing right now. Like, okay, we're all up, but let's wait for County Poo to get up too. I'm all about making noise. I piss him off almost every morning. Yeah, I do something noisy to wake him up. Smack my shoes together to get the dirt off of them. Cough a little bit, something. And he does come up and some fucker was smacking their shoes together. And I know he knows it was me. But, it's generally like 8 o'clock when I'm doing this stuff. I'm just like, fuck, I've been up for 2 or 3 hours. Everybody else has been up for an hour. And I can't go just kick him in the ribs or anything. He's in a tent, so I, make some noise. Just helping everybody out. Morning, flowers. Oh, look, you got a bug in you already. Have not seen many bees on this trail, man. Flies that look like bees, but bees, no, man. Handful. At least all the silk is nice and low right now. My legs are getting covered, but my face isn't. Spider webs, spider webs. Good morning. What is this? Why do you build a little piece of fence? That makes no sense to me. Doesn't go on. And I don't want it to sound like I'm hating on Count or anything. Dude does sleep as much as a fucking teenager. But other than that, he's my favorite one of the three. His witty and humor and charm and whatnot totally light up a room. Makes me seem like less of an asshole because he's kind of loud and whatnot as well. But that's because he's kind of chronically drunk. It's pretty much an everyday thing. I've definitely stepped up my game, but, I've been carrying vodka on my back. I didn't touch any yesterday. And I wasn't even feeling sick or anything. I was just not in the mood to drink. Maybe tonight. Maybe tomorrow. It'll happen again, I can guarantee that. I didn't carry it this far for nothing. We're going cherry flavor this time. Turns out almost everything I bought was cherry flavored. I didn't realize it until I was going through my bag yesterday. Half my candies are cherry flavored. My drink mixers are cherry flavored. Those are those jerk flies. Oh man, they're so quick. But look at the size of them. I mean, you can straight see this monster. Where'd you go? Move around too much. Beautiful eyes. But man, I want to try to capture a video of it. One was on my glove, but it was on my right hand, so I couldn't reach for my camera. And they're really skittish before they start biting you. Once they start biting you, they go into like, I don't know, a trance or something. But their mandibles are huge. When they die, they close together and it just looks like one spike. But I watched it opening those things up and how far they spread and how deep they can go. It was like scissors. So I really want to capture that on video now, but man, those things, I can't even get a picture of their eyes without killing them. But they're persistent. Once one decides it wants you, it will follow you until you kill it. They generally don't go away on their own, but they're dumb. So I just hold my poles out in front of me like yay, with both hands on them, exposing my arms because it doesn't know if it's skin or not, and it just gives it a nice still place to land. Because there's lots of motion going on with my kilt, the strings on the back of my pack, and my legs and all that. So they go for the places that aren't moving. And when it lands on your arm, you just splat and it's dead. They seem to go for my gloves, my day hiking gloves. I mean, I'm still wearing my chili gloves, even though I don't need to at this point. Just haven't made the switch. But they really seem to like those. And I was wondering if it's because they can see that it's an animal product. I believe it's leather. I don't know, but it seems as though it is. Parts of it. And they do seem to be drawn to that. More so than other parts of me. Curious what their eyes can see. I wish I could zoom in on the tiny things. It's just so hard to get them. But it's just a spider flying along. I thought he was attached to a web on something, but now he's been slowly moving down the trail. He's still gathering up a web. I mean, he's floating from one, but I think he made a parachute or something. He's just slowly floating along with the breeze. Flying spiders. That's the stuff of nightmares for some people. I think most spiders are kind of cute. Some of them do look pretty scary. Virginia wolf spiders, the females, oh, terrifying looking beasts. So there goes Toast and Ice Age. Been running into them like every day. They're really cool guys. Well, I don't run into them every day. Sorry, every few days, because we're going Nobo, they're going Sobo. But I probably spent like half hour with them right now. Longer than I intended, because there might be a beautiful cut around the thing I'm doing. So the guys might get ahead of me. And this is a rather well-used trail. There's lots of footprints, so finding Red's huge footprints on this might be difficult. Keep thinking I hear people from this direction. But I might be just making that up. I hear a lot of things out here. People's voices are a very common thing to hear. Sometimes I think I'm hearing full-blown conversations. I can tell it's women talking to men or whatever. But just little snippets. But there's nobody over there. Hey, Black Sage, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Yet you grow everywhere. I checked the map. There was a little trail back there, and it's been this for a minute. I can see where other people have walked. The grass is still flattened down. Just assuming this is the trail. But sometimes the red line isn't where the trail is. But I'm on the red line. Or at least I was. I better check again. I've lost my footprints. Aha, footprints. Hey, how'd I get off trail? Sears Trail. Why was I not on that? It's kind of funny they have this listed as a water source on the map. But like right over there is flowing water. I was just next to it. I'll be to flowing water again in just a little bit. I haven't seen that many lily pads yet on trail though. Well, this looks like a nice place to filter water. Maybe do a second coffee while I wait for the guys. Oh, that looks nice. Depends on how bad the mosquitoes are though. I'll give them a minute. I might have to retreat to the sunlight over there. I'm still going on the assumption I'm ahead of them, so I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my coffee, as I do. And if they catch up while I'm sitting here, cool. If not, I'm just going to pack up, slowly walk on. I don't think they're ahead of me. I mean, there have been roads on the map, but they don't look promising. I'm not checking them out like Red does, you know. So maybe they did, but I don't think so. I expect them to come walking through here in another half hour or so, but I'll probably be just up the trail. They hike faster than I do. They'll catch up. Well, I waited as long as I could. Let's carry on. At least I know where the van is, the other van. So if I don't run into them, as long as I make it to the van first, all is good. That's like 2 days from now. Fully expect to run into them before that. But who knows if they took a beautiful cut or not. I do have a tool at my disposal this time that I have not had before on keeping track of the guys. I have the Sobos. So I just passed Viking again. And I asked him if he saw the guys up there. He's like, no. And I'm like, that's all I needed to know, yeah. So yeah, that's convenient. Who put these trees here? What, more? Oh, God. I gotta lift my legs high. How inconvenient. So yeah, that means I can just take my time, cruise, be mellow, have safety meetings on random rocks. Let them catch up to me. And if I do hear word that they somehow got ahead, I'll just pick up the pace a little bit. I have that ability. I'm not sure why. I find it a bit surprising. But I've not really heard birdsong in a while. Why is that? And by a while, I feel like it's been days. Maybe a bird here or there. But it's been mostly silent. I don't want to get my feet wet. Let's see where this leads. Oh, I see a log up there. I bet that's what everybody's going to. Yeah, I like dry shoes. This one's easier than most, having two of them. Okay, well, that was fun. The trail is littered with horseshoe prints, which tells me it's probably gonna be easy breezy from here. Well, as long as I'm taking the same trail these horses are. In about 2 miles, there's a cabin or something of some sort, and a place to get water. So, bugs withstanding, I'll see what goes on. That's one thing that would drive me out of there. Well, when people use the word cabin, unless there's another one around here, I think they're using the term really loosely. That's 5 logs stacked up. Hey, there might be a human in here. I see socks. No. Somebody left all their socks. Do I need new socks? Not 5 minutes after I sat down, Count Big Red showed up. I shared my water, even though it's just right there. It's not like it's a walk, but I pick up 3 liters. I only needed 1. Lucky Strike cruised on past, because evidently they're on a different break schedule. So she's probably taking a break somewhere right about now, but 2 miles up. Whortleberries are in. Now look how small these things are. That's so tiny. Like salmon eggs. Hardly worth gathering. That's a different kind. Focus. Than the ones I have been dealing with. I think those are a little less skittish. I can't tell if they have like mandibles that open and close or just a sucking proboscis. But like other biting flies, they seem to have really beautiful eyes. Like that's a trait that's better. Should have done that a minute ago. Hey buddy, spin back around. Whatever. Totally menacing looking little fly. But they got beautiful eyes. Don't know why this water is so green. What is this all about? All these have pieces taken off of them. It's kind of weird. The day's getting a little late. It got overcast a couple hours ago, but it's only 4:30 right now. And I'm doing at least a handful more miles. Oh, that's a nice little bridge. Those are great little rapids, too. I'm really digging them. There's just some sort of symmetry to them or something that I'm really digging. Log jam. I didn't even notice, but Lucky Strike saw it. Yeah. What are they? What's up with the building things only like 5 tall, 6 tall? Easier to heat? Maybe it can become an igloo when the snow buries it to help maintain some of the heat. Gotta be a reason. I'll think on it. Or I won't. I don't know. I'm not in control of what my mind thinks about it. I just let it wander. It does its own thing. It's fucking Toodles. What's up, Toodles? I'm a fan of this whole gate and fence system. It's like, what do I have around? Well, I got a bunch of logs and trees and whatnot. Do that. I got some chain and a horseshoe, and that's the latch for this thing. That's how I'd have built it. Well, people came in here and did some maintenance. They stacked up logs. Look at that stack. You don't have to come back and burn them. They'll rot faster as stacks. So supposedly we're headed towards some really nice lakes. Might be some climbs in between. The day is getting long now. But when we get where we're going, where we're going is where we get, it'll only be like 31 miles to the van. So they're discussing possibly doing a 31 tomorrow. Now count doesn't break the 30 barrier, but I wouldn't mind stretching my legs a bit. So if they're thinking of doing it, because it does no good for me to get to the van early. I don't have keys. I know where they stash them underneath, but still I don't have keys. But if Fred and Lucky are going to do it, then I might as well wake up early and night crawl. Let's see how serious they are about it, because half the shit they say is lies. But if they think they're going to do the 31 tomorrow, I am so down to do it. Shit, which way do I go? I'm feeling left. Risky, but it feels like the right choice, man. Hey, you got another hiker. Man, we've been running into them all day. Well, we made the mistake of taking a break and smoking a spliff and talking to hikers. And we got chewed up by mosquitoes. Oh, my legs are itching. Dirty little bastards. As long as you're walking, you can't really tell they're there. But if you stop, they start eating you. Less than a mile to camp. Humans. Look at that cute little rock island. We heard from Toodles earlier today you could actually just walk out to it. You don't even need to swim. So evidently there is this lake, there is an upper lake, and an upper lake. And they want to go to the upper lake. We didn't really see anything for spots around here so far anyway, so there's no reason to stop. And it's only like 7 o'clock, I think. 7:24. So we got a bit of time. I wouldn't mind doing a little swimming tonight just to wash some of my funk off. But we'll see how the skeeters and the temperature are. Those are my main factors. We can't seem to find a good spot to sleep, so we're just crashing near the trail. We found some flat spots, and we're like, screw it, good enough. Unfortunately, we had to come down the hill to get water. But you do what you gotta do for that stuff, because you die without it. Count found some stagnant ass water, but you could hear this bad boy running in the background. So, yeah. Obvious choice. A little bit of an extra walk, but well worth it. Well, let's see if I can find my way back to camp. You know, everything does kind of look the same, and I didn't really spend any time there. I just threw my backpack down and started walking towards water. This is the kind of shit Count scooped from. Not bad water. I drink worse. Actually, his was over here because he's as lazy as I am, realistically. But it's hard for me to scoop stuff into this without a scoop. You know, when it's this. I'm just going to get debris in there. Where was I? Remember there's a hill. Trees. There's some bear grass around. Hey, this could be the spot. Nope, not it. Hey, there's a hill. I'll walk up that. We'll see what's up. Hill was a little steeper than it looked. A lot easier going down it. But I found my stuff. Hey, Camp.